The collective that we call HOGJAW, we've been friends since about since
1988. I mean, they were the first people that I met pretty much when I moved to the state.
We all met back at Peoria High School, which coincidentally, if you threw a baseball from this yard, you'd probably hit the outside fence of Peoria High School even now. Oh, it's got to be 10 years ago we was at Peoria High School at least.
I think I've known the other members in the band too long.
Never lost touch, you know. We've always stayed, you know, we've always stayed in touch.
We've all gone down different roads and we're all here jamming and having a good time.
What the music is all about is the way we live our lives. It's what we do.
HOGJAW is about living a lifestyle of off-roading, four-wheeling, riding bikes, riding quads, riding boats, going fishing, shooting, hunting, playing music, listening to music, hanging out with old friends, drink beer.
Quite a bit of drinking.
Just a lot of guitar playing, a lot of drinking, a lot of wheeling around the desert. Camping, going out, fishing, and doing some shooting too. And some of those things, they just never get old. I mean, it's just a way of life, and I think that, you know, we all kind of like to live that life. It's kind of who we are. It's bred into us. It's the way it is.
What kind of music does HOGJAW play?
HOGJAW is good old-time rock and roll. That's what we like to do, that's what we like to listen to, that's what we like to sing.
When we write as a band, there's times where we want to rock really hard, and sometimes we just want to kind of kick back.
HOGJAW plays what I would consider just good old-fashioned rock and roll. A little bit of maybe heaviness metal.
We got a swampy sound to us. We got, you know, southern rock sound to us.
We mix it up with metal, with country, with blues. I mean, I don't know. It's a mixture of all the stuff that we all like.
We all grew up listening to 70s rock. We all grew up listening to, you know, hard rock and heavy metal.
And we like to play it loud.
With definitely a southern attitude. Well, Devil in the Details was our first record. It was a lot of fun to make. We learned a lot making it.
The Devil in the Details to me represented kind of a rock and roll statement. It was a bunch of guys who had written some songs and put some turnarounds and some music and said, this is the way we think this kind of music should sound.
That's fucking rad. Oh man, I love it. Sounds great.
I think it was kind of a pinnacle moment for the four of us because we've all been friends for a long time. We started playing music and we got to record that music that we were playing.
You go ahead and readjust that there, Brian. Just how you need it.
We wrote an album we would actually want to listen to from another band, but since another band didn't write it, we had to write it, and we wrote that one.
Play just a little bit. I want to see if there's anything going on with that distortion you speak of.
That's about as hard as it gets.
For me, it's even more special because it was essentially JB and Craig's like first real record.
That was a real eye opener, and and with a band, not just a couple of guys recording this and overlaying stuff, and just it was a real deal, And I love it. I'm very proud of it. It's the first record,
And the artwork is really nice. I have the tattoo of it right here. You can barely see it in this light, but that's the cover of Devil in the Details.
Ironwood is about a tree. A hard tree.
When we first were discussing the title of the record and the word Ironwood come up, everybody knew it was special. Ooh, there's something special about that.
It's our family. It's our core group of family and friends.
We just kind of felt it as a desert Arizona thing.
It's simple, it's straightforward, it's one word. It has lots of weight behind it. Ironwood tree is heavy, hard wood. It's no fun to try to cut down an old ironwood tree.
With Ironwood, we spent a little more time, and we've grown a little bit as a band, I think, and we had some ideas, and we did some experimenting. And we tried to make something that sounds better than the last one, if we can,
It's just a progression of the band, moving on to the next step. It's very similar to the first album, but yet it's not.
When we decided to record the record, we wanted to bring in some of our friends that we've been playing with in the scene and that we respect.
We knew what we had written and what we could do with it, and if we thought there was somebody else who could play a keyboard or play a slide guitar a little better than we could, we said, hey, come jam with us in the studio, throw down a track. It's all about wanting to make a really great album for people to listen to.
Them bells will break the silence when you've done what you mean. You hear that drag calling like a telephone ring. Everyone around you knows you're out of time. Wrap you up and chuck you where the sun don't shine. Gotta run, gotta move, gotta blow this town. That sheriff's a shotgun's a aiming to take me down. You ain't got that fish on your 50-pound line. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can't be done.
Going on tour is always a lot of fun. With HOGJAW, because we make fun such an important part of the whole experience, we attract people that like to have fun. So somebody happened to say, why don't you guys stay over with me? Tomorrow we'll go eat the best barbecue you've ever had in your entire life. Okay, we'll do that.
The tour was a lot of fun. It's the first time I've got to go out on a tour like that. We had a blast. We met a lot of good people. Uncle Buck, North Carolina. Carolina.
It was a lot of fun, a lot of road, a lot of windshield looking through. Got to meet a lot of good people, play music for new people, new towns, new places. The traveling part is great. I mean, I'd like to just do that all the time if that was possible.
I think that we want to play our music in front of everybody who wants to hear it, anywhere they happen to be. And we're not trying to get rich. We're not trying to become superstars. We just like playing music for people who like to listen to it. And we like to travel and meet new people and go see what things look like where they live. So that kind of works out.
I'd like to see us take this thing all the way, man. As long as the people will let us.
It's only rock and roll, and I just want to be out there and do that. And if we get the chance to play for people, then I think that's probably where HOGJAW is going to be going, because I don't see us stopping anytime soon.
Let's keep on rolling. keep doing, keep getting further and further along, and just work hard at it. That's the only way to do it. And I think with putting in all the effort, it starts to show. And this process takes time, but hell, we're willing to do it, man. We got time. Let's go.